Most traders already know what they should do in the market. They know they should follow rules. They know they should control risk. They know they should be patient. Yet when real money is on the line, emotions take control. Fear appears. Greed appears. Frustration appears. And suddenly, logic disappears. In this video, I want to show you how to control emotions while trading, step by step. Not in a motivational way, not in a theoretical way, but in a practical, realistic way that actually works. If you stay with me until the end of this video, you will understand why emotions show up so strongly in trading, why trying to remove emotions never works, and how professional traders manage emotions without fighting them. This video is designed to be watched calmly, from start to finish. Each part builds on the previous one. If you are serious about trading psychology and long-term consistency, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset. This channel is about helping traders think clearly, stay disciplined, and trade with emotional control. Now, let us begin. The first thing you need to understand is this: emotions are not the enemy. Trying to eliminate emotions is the biggest mistake traders make. You are human. If you trade, you will feel emotions. The real problem is not feeling emotions. The real problem is acting on them. Professional traders do not trade without emotions. They trade without emotional reactions. This difference is critical. Emotions appear automatically. Reactions are a choice. When you understand this, emotional control becomes possible. The reason emotions are so strong in trading is because money represents safety, success, and self-worth. When money is at risk, the brain enters protection mode. The brain wants to avoid pain. It wants certainty. It wants control. The market offers none of these, so the brain reacts. Fear tells you to exit early. Greed tells you to enter too much. Hope tells you to hold losers. Ego tells you that you are right. Emotional control starts with understanding this process, not fighting it. Now, let us talk about the first step to controlling emotions. The first step is awareness. Most traders are emotional, but they are not aware of it. They think they are being logical, but emotions quietly guide decisions. You cannot control what you do not notice. Professional traders constantly observe their internal state. They notice fear without obeying it. They notice excitement without chasing it. Awareness creates space between emotion and action. That space is where control exists. The second step is accepting uncertainty. Many traders are emotional because they expect certainty. They want to know if the trade will win. They want reassurance. The market will never give that. Professional traders fully accept uncertainty. They know the outcome of any single trade is unknown. This acceptance removes the need to predict. When you stop trying to predict, emotions calm down. The third step is defining risk clearly. Emotions become uncontrollable when risk is unclear or too large. If you do not know exactly how much you can lose, fear will dominate. Professional traders define risk before entering the trade. They know the maximum loss. They accept it. If the loss feels uncomfortable, they reduce position size. Risk should feel manageable, not painful. Clear risk creates calm thinking. Now, let us move into real trading situations. Imagine a trader entering a trade without a clear stop. Price moves against them. Fear increases. They hesitate. They hope. They move the stop. Loss grows. This emotional spiral happens because risk was not defined clearly. Now imagine another trader. Before entering, they define risk. They accept the loss. When price moves against them, emotions appear, but behavior stays stable. Same market, different emotional control. Another common situation is after a losing trade. A trader loses money. Frustration appears. The urge to recover the loss appears. This is where revenge trading begins. Professional traders pause after losses. They slow down. They do not immediately enter another trade. They allow emotions to settle. This pause prevents emotional decisions. Another example is winning trades. After wins, confidence increases. Confidence can easily turn into overconfidence. Traders increase size. They ignore rules. Professional traders treat wins and losses the same. They do not change behavior based on results. Consistency in behavior creates consistency in results. Now let us talk about the step-by-step mental frameworks professionals use. The first framework is process over outcome. Professionals define success as correct execution, not profit. When execution is the goal, emotions reduce. Money becomes feedback, not validation. The second framework is thinking in series. No single trade matters much. Only a large series of trades matters. When you think this way, losses feel normal. Normal losses do not create emotional reactions. The third framework is identity. Professional traders see themselves as disciplined operators. They do not see themselves as gamblers trying to win. Identity drives behavior. If you identify as a disciplined trader, your actions will reflect that. Now, let us talk about practical exercises you can apply immediately. One powerful exercise is pre-trade emotional check. Before entering a trade, pause. Ask yourself how you feel. If you feel anxious or excited, reduce risk or skip the trade. Trading should feel calm. Another exercise is loss acceptance practice. Before clicking buy or sell, say to yourself that you accept the loss. If you cannot accept it, do not take the trade. This single habit prevents many emotional mistakes. Another exercise is post-trade reflection. After a trade, do not focus on money. Focus on behavior. Did you follow your rules? Did you stay disciplined? This trains the brain to value control over profit. Another important habit is journaling emotions. Write down what you felt before, during, and after trades. Patterns will appear. Awareness leads to improvement. Another powerful habit is routine. Professional traders follow routines. Same preparation, same rules, same review. Routine reduces emotional decision-making. Now let us slow down and connect everything. Emotional control is not about being emotionless. It's about being stable. Stable thinking, stable behavior, stable risk. Professional traders still feel fear and excitement, but they do not let emotions control actions. This skill is trained over time. If you focus on awareness, risk control, and discipline, emotions slowly lose power. If this video is helping you understand yourself better as a trader, consider subscribing to Bull Mindset. This channel is dedicated to trading psychology, emotional control, and long-term consistency. Let me leave you with one final thought. The market does not reward emotional reactions. It rewards calm execution. Learn to control yourself, and the market becomes much easier to handle. Trade calmly, trade with discipline, and think long-term. I will see you in the next video.